What is going on, YouTube? What is going on, family? Family, I told you before, the channel is growing by leaps and bounds. And I want to send a big shout out to our newest subscribers. Now, listen, family, we also have a new feature. There's a new feature on the channel called a join button. Now, you can join the channel as a member. All the members do is support the channel. So we got one member so far, and his name is JP, Blueprint for Prosperity. Go check out his channel, family. But today, we're talking about $800 $800 car payments and up to $208,000 in debt. Okay. But I want to show this picture, family. There was a time when I was unhealthy. There was a time when I was sickly. And when I first started the channel, when I tell you I was unhealthy, family, look at me. Your boy was large and in charge. Okay. I just want to just show that because it brings back to my memory this journey that I've been on. But I'm going to keep the show rolling. This video that's coming up, this is how young people find themselves in debt.
And guess what? Ooh, I got some news for you. Yeah, is some good news? Good news. That's good news. I got you qualified. Got you approved on the Scat Pack, bro. I'm getting this on the Scat Pack. But listen, you're getting the Scat Pack. But your payment's $800. Man, run it. Run it. You ready? I'm ready. I get to pick the green, the purple, the white. Slow down, cowboy. Only one I submitted it on was the green. Oh. Yeah, I can't pick. They're different prices. Oh. Okay. Shit. Fuck. You want the green? I want the green. Oh, let's make it happen. Come on. What now? What the hell? I'm trying to get this damn insurance. I know that insurance gonna be high as a motherfucker. So what they say about your insurance? Your payment's $800. What do they say about the insurance? You brought me some good news, but I think I gotta bring you the bad news. I know you lying. What you talking about? I don't get all this work. I know my payment's gonna be $800. But they trying to charge me $700 for my insurance. I know you lying. I don't know. You think you can bring that payment down a little bit? Hell no. The payment is what it is. I don't sell insurance. I sell cars. Oh man. So what area you live in, man? Man, I live over there off of Bankhead. Bankhead? I know you lying. With a big beef. Oh, that's why your insurance high as hell now. You in Bankhead, bro. You need to move. Man, but like, how am I gonna do?
Hey, family. Shout out to Bankhead. Shout out to Bankhead.
Do all that? I don't know. I don't sell insurance. I sell cars. Can I just leave then? Since you said no, you ain't leaving. You finna sign your ass up. You going to finance. You finna get that insurance, and you finna drive off in this car. You think you can help me out find some cheap insurance? I got a guy that could probably get you some cheap insurance. Man, let's do it then. But you ain't tickets, accidents, incidents. That's why. Oh, hell no, man. Come on. Look here. Hey, get you some insurance. You can always switch it, okay? But the key is driving this car off the lot. So, all right, let me ask you a question. When do I got to start making payments on it? You got 45 days before your first payment. It's a Scat Pack now. I did all this damn work. Don't let no insurance. You're a great guy. I understand that, but I don't sell insurance. Get your insurance and then later on switch it on down the line. All right? Let's do it. Oh, shit, I need this deal. This shit paying me $2,000.
Now listen, family. This is how young people go into debt. For the people in the back, you want all your friends to think you got money. A Scat Pack for $800? Nah, player. Man, listen. $800 times 10 months is $8 grand. You literally riding around, money just flying out the window. Because guess what? When you get done paying for this scat pack, it's worth that much. Zero. Okay, but we're going to keep this show rolling.
Posted about the fact I'm 26 years old and I'm in $95,487.73 worth of debt, and I want to talk about it. Up until 24 hours ago, I did not know that was actually the total of all of my debt, credit cards, and student loans. That number also does not include my auto loan, and if we are adding in my auto loan, the total number is $110,938.83. Since totaling up all of my debt, I don't think I've actually gotten one good breath of oxygen in the last 24 hours. I feel like there is an elephant sitting on my chest, and I don't think I can sit still because all I keep repeating is $95,487.73. All of this debt was racked up through decisions I made between the ages of 18 and 26. My first associate's degree I got from a community college and I didn't have to pay for because of the Pell Grant, but I decided to go to a university and got my bachelor's degree, which is where I really started to rack up the debt. Then in the last 2 years, I decided to finish a nursing degree at a community college in the last 2 years, but that's where I started to rack up even more debt. What really sucks is realizing that the majority of these student loans is not from tuition. It's actually from living expenses and living way above my means. My debt comprises of 2 credit cards, 5 federal student loans, and 5 private Sallie Mae loans. I can handle the federal student loans, but when I tell you Sallie Mae is bending me over and not in a way I like, it's actually insane. Sallie Mae is genuinely evil and they prey on young students. And the reason why they take advantage of young students is because they know if you're reaching out to a private loan like that, you genuinely need it. Out of the 5 Sallie Mae loans I have, one of the interest rates that is the highest is 16.28%. The lowest interest rate I have with Sallie Mae is 9.88%. Now, my federal student loans are between 4 and 6%, which I think is manageable. Although I had parents who would tell me what I should or shouldn't do, I never had anybody really sit me down and fully teach me financial literacy. I never had anybody sit me down and really explain to me the scope of what I was doing and what it would look like in the future when I had to pay for it.
Okay, family. I stopped the video here for a reason. Do you understand why you're watching the Credit Cousin YouTube channel? Now you cannot say you don't know anyone that knows financial literacy and are willing to teach you. I'm bringing these videos before you all for a reason. And the reason is simply this. Schools don't teach you. Your parents don't teach you. These car dealerships, they're taking advantage of everybody. And don't forget about the banks.
And student loans. That number also does not include my auto loan, and if we are adding in my auto loan, the total number is $110,938.83. Since totaling up all of my debt, I don't think I've actually gotten one good breath of oxygen in the last 24 hours. I feel like there is an elephant sitting on my chest, and I don't think I can sit still because all I keep repeating is $95,487.73. All of this debt was racked up through decisions I made between the ages of 18 and 26. My first associate's degree I got from a community college and I didn't have to pay for because of the Pell Grant, but I decided to go to a university and got my bachelor's degree, which is where I really started to rack up the debt. Then in the last 2 years, I decided to finish a nursing degree at a community college in the last 2 years, but that's where I started to rack up even more debt. What really sucks is realizing that the majority of these student loans is not from tuition. It's actually from living expenses and living way above my means. My debt comprises of 2 credit cards, 5 federal student loans, and 5 private Sallie Mae loans. I can handle the federal student loans, but when I tell you Sallie Mae is bending me over and not in a way I like, it's actually insane. Sallie Mae is genuinely evil and they prey on young students. And the reason why they take advantage of young students is because they know if you're reaching out to a private loan like that, you genuinely need it. Out of the 5 Sallie Mae loans I have, one of the interest rates that is the highest is 16.28%. The lowest interest rate I have with Sallie Mae is 9.88%. Now, my federal student loans are between 4 and 6%, which I think is manageable. Although I had parents who would tell me what I should or shouldn't do, I never had anybody really sit me down and fully teach me financial literacy. I never had anybody sit me down and really explain to me the scope of what I was doing and what it would look like in the future when I had to pay for it. In the moment, all of the student loans just felt like fake money because they just kept coming and I just kept spending. I don't regret any of the experiences I've had between the ages of 18 and 26 or any of the things that I've done, but I do wish that I managed my finances way better than this. I think what's even more sad is a lot of these student loans were going to rent, which my rent was around $1,200 a month, and that's been consistent over the last 2-3 years. Thankfully, I do have a finance bro as a boyfriend, and he is really great at managing money and managing wealth, and so I am working with him to do a snowball effect. If I snowball all of my loans at the current rate,
At least, family, she recognized her mistakes and she looked up and found her a finance bro.
that they are without consolidating them, I can pay all of this off by 2032. It's really sad because I'm excited about starting my first nursing job next month, but at the same time, I know that all of the money I'm making is going to.
Now, listen, family, I know that just went over your head what she just said. It's going to take her into 2032. What year are we in now? Think about what I'm saying to you.
Debt. I'm turning 27 this year, and I wish I could be thinking about starting a family or getting married or buying a house, but really, I can't think about anything but paying off this debt. The last thing I would want to do is bring a child into this world while I have debt hanging over my head. So it almost feels like my life is kind of on hold right now, but I feel like it's even more motivation to just pay this off as quickly as possible. It is what it is. What's done is done. And at the end of the day, if you are in your early 20s and you're thinking about taking out student loans, I urge you to reconsider and ask yourself whether or not you really truly need it. If I knew then what I know now, I would tell myself that no experience, no desire, no want is worth the stress that I feel now.
Absolutely, family. Absolutely. But like I said earlier, at least the young lady knows her mistakes. And when I was growing up, there used to be a cartoon called G.I. Joe. Knowing is half the battle. Now, this next video, family, I need you to pay close attention and check this out.
Not believe the progress that we made since January this year. Okay, my ally, $0. Okay, starting off strong. We sold my car, no longer have to pay for insurance, no longer have to pay a car payment. I use my fiance's car. Downsize if you need to save money. My Discover card, 758210. My City card, 67017. Someone's gonna say snowball. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Shut up. Why do people always think you haven't thought of things? Like, that's the plan, honey bun. My Snap Finance loan, which was $200 a month and was killing me in the interest rate, is now at $0, okay? That was the snowball we were working on. My first Upstart loan down to $1411. My second Upstart loan down to $7874.69. So significant progress there from the start of the year. Amex, my baby girl, she's down to $7655.33. We're on the financial hardship program for that, so her interest rate, so sliced. I love that for me. My 2024 taxes are at $2,100. And then Nelnet, here's the real killer. Don't go to school, kids. Just kidding. Go to school, but just be smarter than me about it. $175,488.59.
Hold up. Wait. Them student loans don't play. Did you hear what she said? In student loan debt, 175,000. And you notice she never said what she studied. Now, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all a little hint. I think she studied cosmetology.
I haven't taken out any new loans. That's just the interest. That's just how much the interest has increased. This last month alone, it increased by $900. My goal is to pay off all my consumer debt, and that way we can just throw money at my student loan. At the start of the year, I had $208,138.43 of debt.
Wow. Wow. $200,000 worth of debt and you don't even have a mortgage? Make it make sense, family. Listen, post your comments. This is ridiculous.
Because of my significant student loan increase and also taxes from last year. That's my bad. My current total is $209,501.26. It's fine. It's fine. People are always like, how are you so upbeat and positive about your...
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not fine. You don't even have a mortgage and you got $200,000 worth of debt. Family, is this what we doing nowadays? Because no sir.
It just is like a hamster wheel that you're just constantly on. So if you don't learn to like live with it, you're just gonna be depressed all the time, you know, because it fucking sucks. Am I grateful that I had the opportunity and the privilege to go to school and get an education? Yes. Would I revoke both of my degrees if it meant that it would wipe my student debt? In a heartbeat. But I have significantly reduced my fixed expenses since moving. We have increased my income since moving. So like it feels like a slow start, and it is a slow start. We're down almost $5,000 from the start of the year for our consumer debt. And that's really the killer, you know? Like at some point you get to a point where you're just able to throw all your money at student debt, and I can't wait for that day.
Listen, family. I hope you all learned anything from watching this video. Car payment debt, high. Student loan debt, high. This is ridiculous. But like I put on the screen earlier, put your comments, family. If you like content like this, give me one of these. And until my next episode, you be